Hi, welcome to all this beautiful learning platform. And I wish you all the best of luck for this wonderful learning opportunities for everyone for this online class. So let us, I hope you know very well about in earlier class we have studied various kinds of empires, various kinds of dynasties, various kinds of kings, various different kinds of rulers. They ruled in different kinds of manner from their own aspects, from their own visions. Here also you will be able to learn that kind of greatest dynasty among all the dynasties. So what you are learning here, this dynasty is the foremost dynasty of India, and also so many emperors, they have gifted different kinds of gifts and contribution to the India and Indians. So among those, so what you have learned, the different kinds of dynasties are Badami Chalukyas, Hoysalas, Vijayanagara rulers, Mauryas, Mughals, Bahmani Sultans, Adil Shahis, whatever it may be. That kind of the same kind of dynasty they founded from a great ruler, they founded from a great personality. That personality I will introduce that he has introduced the greatest dynasty. It is called as Mauryan Empire. Basically, the Mauryan Empire, this was established by the greatest economist Kautilya or Vishnugupta. So Vishnugupta established the great dynasty Mauryas. Here in this class you will be able to learn a person can change everything whenever he has determined himself. Because whatever it may be, one institution or it may one society or it may one organization, each and everything that is a combination of different personalities. So, if a person dedicate his activity or his own plans, he installed or he executed in a perfect manner, 100% that institution, that organization or that empire reached peak level. The same kind of dynasty was Mauryas. Mauryan Empire that was established by Vishnugupta or Kautilya, whenever Dhanananda, a great ruler of Nanda dynasty, Dhanananda insulted him. Whenever Dhanananda insulted Kautilya or Vishnugupta, Vishnugupta decided himself, I wanted to build a great empire in the world more famous than Nanda dynasty. What he had his thought, that thought become he executed in a work. So gradually he took the support from another people. He created a great ruler. He created a great king. He is called as Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya, he was the founder of Mauryan dynasty. Who was the founder of Mauryan dynasty means Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of Mauryan dynasty. So what you are observing, it is a picture of Chandragupta Maurya. So I hope personally Chandragupta Maurya had different kinds of qualities, different kinds of war tactics, different kinds of war skills. As a result of this, Chandragupta Maurya defeated Dhanananda. Personally, he had executed his own kingdom. That kingdom is called as Mauryan Empire. So Mauryan Empire was basically founded by Chandragupta Maurya. But also that empire was founded by Chandragupta Maurya with the guidance of Kautilya or Vishnugupta. So here you will be able to learn achievement made by Chandragupta Maurya. Before that, I will give you a small introduction for this. So whenever Kautilya, he had the thought or he had the dedication of to build an empire, so he took the support of Chandragupta Maurya and he started that empire. So Kautilya, Vishnugupta, what are these? Are the different kinds of names titled by Vishnugupta. So as a result of this, whenever Mauryan dynasty came to be power, who was the first ruler of Mauryan dynasty means Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya was the foremost ruler of Mauryan Empire or Mauryan dynasty. In the initial phase, Mauryan ruler Chandragupta Maurya defeated Dhanananda with the guidance of Vishnugupta or Kautilya. So later he made Pataliputra as his capital. He made Pataliputra as his capital because to improve the system of his empire, to improve the land area, to improve an administration system, to improve the different kinds of art and architectural contributions. So later, whenever he made Pataliputra as his capital, so Pataliputra had enough progress. Pataliputra had different kinds of progressions during that time. So later, whenever Seleucus came to India, an ambassador of Alexander. So as a follower of Alexander, whenever Seleucus came to India, Seleucus is defeated by Chandragupta Maurya. As a result of this, Chandragupta Maurya and Seleucus, they made an agreement with each other. As a result of this, Seleucus, his daughter, got married to Chandragupta Maurya. So this event, they had changed the controversial issues between Chandragupta Maurya and Seleucus. So later, Seleucus sent an ambassador to Chandragupta Maurya's empire, so under the leadership of Megasthenes. So who is Megasthenes here? Megasthenes, he was an ambassador of Seleucus. Seleucus belongs to the nation of Greek. So who is Seleucus here and there? Seleucus, he is an ambassador, he is a follower of Alexander. So he is the foremost follower of Alexander. Who is Alexander? Alexander, like here I will introduce the different kinds of names. I hope you knew this. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, they were the great philosophers of Greek. So the Aristotle, he is a student of Plato. Plato is a student of Socrates. Alexander is a student of Aristotle. So the follower of Aristotle, Seleucus. So Seleucus and Chandragupta Maurya defeated Seleucus. As a result of this, Seleucus improved his relationship by marrying a daughter to Chandragupta Maurya. As a result of this, the cordial relationship improved a lot between Chandragupta Maurya and Seleucus. As a result of this, from Greek, Seleucus sent an ambassador to Chandragupta Maurya's empire. So from this event, Megasthenes, he had been observed different kinds of systems executed in Chandragupta Maurya's empire. As a result of this, Megasthenes wrote a great work. It is called as Indica. Who wrote the work of Indica? Megasthenes wrote the work of Indica. What is the theme of the great work Indica? Indica, it has the beautiful explanation about Mauryan dynasty. See, after Chandragupta Maurya, see here, earlier section or earlier class you have studied a lot Jainism and Buddhism. In the present class also you will be able to learn in next session. Towards an attraction of Jainism, Chandragupta Maurya rejected his life of kingship. Chandragupta Maurya rejected his luxurious life of kingship. As a result of this, Jainism followed by Chandragupta Maurya. Jainism followed Chandragupta Maurya. As a result of this, after Chandragupta Maurya, his son Bindusara came to be power. So let us, I'll show you by giving one session. Mauryan dynasty instilled by the guidance of Kaukilya. This is first one, you keep it in your mind. Means, who was the guru of Chandragupta Maurya? Kaukilya was the guru of Chandragupta Maurya. So then, the first guru, Chandragupta Maurya. After Chandragupta Maurya rejected his administration, rejected his kingship, rejected the rule of Pataliputra, and he went to following of Jainism. As a result of this, after Chandragupta Maurya, his son Bindusara came to be power. Bindusara. See, after the death of Bindusara, Bindusara's son came to be power. He is popularly known as Ashoka. Who is the great ruler of Mauryan dynasty means? Ashoka is the great ruler of Mauryan dynasty. Ashoka made a lot of improvements and changes during his reign. And then, one more important thing, you keep it in your mind. Ashoka, he is popularly known as the father of different inscriptions. So, Maurya Empire is the great empire. It is the India's foremost and popular empire. After the death of Ashoka, the empire of Mauryan has been declined due to many issues. Before that, so here Ashoka, he conducted only one war in his life. That war, it is called as Kalinga War. Kalinga War, this is only the war conducted, this is only the war in the life of Ashoka. Ashoka rejected, he decided in the battlefield, I won't participate in the different wars in my life ever. As a result of this, Ashoka made lot of improvements in his reign. Before that, you keep it in your mind. These are like Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara, Ashoka. These people are the foremost rulers of Mauryan dynasty. Which is the capital city of Mauryan dynasty means Pataliputra is the capital of Mauryan dynasty. Pataliputra is the capital of Mauryan dynasty. In this way, the people improved a lot the system of administration, culture, literature, and so on. So Ashoka also, he had the real patronage of different poets, and he had introduced different kinds of inscriptions. Among them, I'll tell you the very important one is Ashoka, he had the title of Devanam Priya Priyadarshi. Who is popularly known as Devanam Priya Priyadarshi means Devanam Priya. Devanam Priya Priyadarshi means Devarige Priyanadavanu ಎಂದರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಯನಾದವನು ಎನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಬಿರುದನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ ಮೌರ್ಯ ದೊರೆ ಯಾರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಶೋಕ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೇ ಅಶೋಕ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ the different kinds of improvements, and Ashoka introduced different inscriptions, pillars and so on. So as you know already, an inscription of Maski Raichur, Maski inscription, who had introduced Maski inscription means Ashoka introduced Maski inscription. In Maski inscription we can able to observe the name of Ashoka. So in this way Ashoka popularly known as the father of different inscriptions. So those people, they built different kinds of buildings, monuments and so on. Let us keep it in your mind, an introduction class of this session. So Kautilya, Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara and Ashoka. These personalities are very important. And before that, Dhanananda also very important. Who was Dhanananda here? He was the king of Nanda dynasty. Nanda dynasty, after the Nanda dynasty, Mauryan dynasty came to being. So after Mauryan Empire you will be able to learn many dynasties. Before that, in next session I will explain about Ashoka. Ashoka conducted only one war in his reign. That war is popularly known as Kalinga War. So next class I will take you another session. So let's take care. Bye bye.